Good morning, my brothers. My name is Travis Coon. I'm here with the 40 men, 40 messages, 40 days and beyond. Thanking God for this group of brothers who are coming together to be encouragers of one another. I'm coming to you from Ohio. I'm originally from Pittsburgh. I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler man all the way, but living in Ohio. But I'm here still bringing the word of God and being as faithful as I can. I'm not going to take a lot of your time because I'm sitting here out here meditating before I get ready to go to work. All right, the word that I just wanted to share with us quickly is coming from Psalm 37. I'll just read a little bit of it because you already know it. Let me just read verse. Let me read verse 3. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and feed on his faithfulness. All right. Again, this word is a word of encouragement, because I find myself to be an encourager. I try to be an encourager everywhere that I go, because people need to be encouraged in this world in which we are living. There's so much going on, and people need to be encouraged to keep their heads up. So I'm here, brothers, telling you to keep your heads up. I know that you are encouragers also, or you wouldn't be a part of this group. So continue to be a part of this group and keep your head up. Now, again, as we look at Psalm 37, it starts off by saying, fret not because of evildoers, and be not envious of the workers of iniquity. We live in a world where there is so much evil going on all around us. And if you're not careful, you will pay more attention to the evilness around us instead of the goodness before us. We've got a God above us who has nothing but love for us. So please be focused on the goodness of God and not getting caught up in all the evilness of the world. Don't worry about it. Don't fret about it. Keep your head up. If you want to do anything about it, pray about it. And as you pray about it and seek God, God will calm you down. Come on. That's what we're here for on these 40 days, 40 men, that we can encourage one another and calm one another down when brothers are going through. Because verse 2 says on here, for they shall soon be cut down like the green, like the grass. Because again, God has the last say. So don't worry about everything that's going on. Concentrate on God. Concentrate on being about the Father's business. Concentrating on being a blessing. Concentrating on letting our light so shine. As we do that in this evil world, we will make a difference. As you preach each and every Sunday, as you stand in that sacred desk, give them a word. Give them a word from on high. Give them a word as if Jesus himself was sitting on the first pew taking in everything that you're saying. Give them a word. Don't worry about the evilness. Pray about the evilness and concentrate and focus on the goodness of God. That's why verse 3 says, trust in the Lord and do good. Do good, do good. We've got to do good. There's too many people doing bad. We as men of God, we have got to do good. We've got to be the leaders. We've got to be the peacemakers. And at the same time, we still have to stand up against evilness and against sin. But we've got to be good. We've got to make sure that our names are good. Don't find ourselves getting caught up and getting a bad name and giving the message a black eye and giving Jesus a black eye. We've got to do good, my brothers and sisters. And when you find yourself ready to do something that's not good, then contact a brother, call a brother, put a message on this page and say, I need prayer, y'all, because I'm mad and upset and I'm about to say something or do something. So again, trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and feed on his faithfulness. We live in this world, on this planet called Earth. It's full of sin and it's full of hatred. It's full of racism. It's full of people just doing anything and everything. The world has been flipped upside down. Those things that used to be wrong are now considered right. And the things that were considered right are now considered wrong. We've got to dwell in this land, but while we're dwelling in it, the verse says we got to feed on his faithfulness. That says a lot right there. The world is going crazy, but we've got to feed on the faithfulness of God. He's been faithful for us all our lives. I've been on this life, on this earth for 57, going on 58 years, and I can feed on his faithfulness for each and every year, because you know we all say, if it had not been for the Lord on my side, where would I be? And it's true. And because of it, I can feed on his faithfulness because he's been so good to me. Last year, he's been good to me when I was out in the world. He was good to me when I first gave my life to Christ. He's good to me each and every Sunday. He's good to me even in the church whenever they're aiming and coming against us. He's still good on us. So we've got to dwell on his faithfulness. He's always been faithful to us. So I don't know who I'm talking to, but you've got to know and realize that God has been faithful to you. So you've got to trust in him and do good. Then it says, delight yourself also in the Lord. And he shall give you the desires of your heart. Whatever it is that you desire, as you delight in him, he will bring it to pass. Desire whatever it is that you're wanting. I know some people want a greater ministry and a greater pastorate and stuff. Just be faithful in the pastorate that he's given you and watch him take it to another level. I know some people will never have a mega church, but take the church that you have and make it full of mega faith. Come on, somebody. We got to be about the Father's business, delighting ourselves in the Lord, no matter where we are, no matter what ministry he has called us into. We still have to be about the Father's business. Delight yourself in the Lord. Like David, you can say, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So delight yourselves in the Lord. Continue to be about the Father's business. Spend time in prayer. Delight yourself in the Lord instead of spending your time getting caught up in the hatred that's going on around us. Sometimes you even got to turn off this social media because, again, it will cause you anger and frustration, and you may say something or post something that, again, can give the Lord a black eye. So I just want to tell us, brothers, keep your heads up. In this world and what we live in. Keep your heads up and don't fret. Don't worry about all the evilness that's in the world. Keep your heads up and be an encouragement to somebody. Keep your heads up. Spend time in the Word of God, and God will bless you and keep you. And then look out for one another. Again, Galatians 6:1 says, if a brother is overtaken in sin, you who are spiritual, restore him gently. Help us to be about our Father's business, looking out for our brothers by being brothers keepers. As long as we are brothers keepers, God will bless us as well as our brothers as we help them to get back on their feet. So I just want to encourage you this morning. Be about the Father's business. Stay about the Father's business. Continue to keep on the whole armor of God, and God will bless and keep and strengthen you and take your ministry to another level, taking you to another level. So continue. Fret not because of evildoers, but focus on the Word of God. God bless you, my brothers. Again, Travis Coon.